According to the recent report from the IAEA, Iran is getting dangerously close to having weapons-grade plutonium. Last month, the agency reported the discovery of uranium particles enriched up to 84%, 6% below the threshold necessary to create a nuclear weapon. Given the regime's brutal crackdown against peaceful protesters and their own efforts to sabotage the negotiations, to most people in the room, it seems clear that negotiating a new JCPOA should be completely off the table. From my perspective, I hope that's yours as well. What practical steps are you taking to work with our allies and partners to actually address this threat, especially given the fact that certain sanction requirements are about to lapse?
Thank you. Well, as a practical matter, the JCPOA is not on the table at this moment, in large part because as we were working in good faith to see if we could get a mutual return to compliance by Iran and by the United States, the Iranians rejected a proposal that was on the table put forward by the European Union, by our European partners, actually endorsed even by Russia and China. They rejected that last summer, and they have not demonstrated seriousness in that. We are determined one way or another that Iran not acquire a nuclear weapon. I have to tell you, we continue to believe that in terms of getting an effective result, diplomacy is still the most effective way to do that, but it takes two to tango, as we would say, and the Iranians have not demonstrated seriousness of purpose. Meanwhile, we are working in close concert with allies and partners. I was talking about this a little bit earlier. I think we now have a much more shared perspective on this challenge. I think minds have also been galvanized by what's happened in the streets of Iran over the last 6 or 9 months, by the provision by Iran to Russia of drone technology for the war of aggression against Ukraine. And all of that has brought countries closer together in trying to deal with some of these egregious actions.
I know I'm out of time, but short question. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I'll try and be short.